Merriekh is doing is to press the club. Meanwhile, Salaam also try to create chances through Agum and of course through Osman. And yes, they have got what it takes. And trust me, it is already a corner kick for Salaam Football Club. You think it is their first corner kick in this very match right now?
Like that, it's okay. Okay? Yeah. And then the camera, you bend it to the pitch, yeah?
And of course, I remember it's all about the National League 10th edition. And of course, Mr. Juma had a nice free kick, and he had the timing on his best when, of course, Garbel came so much closer in heading it. But of course, you think that Salaam Football Club is leading.
Well, of course, Merriekh Bentiu quite sloppy in that they didn't really put in the manpower to make sure they kept that out of play. A free one right there. And of course, Merriekh, wow, Justin Thorne slots it home easily. You would think Merriekh Bentiu will have themselves to blame for that very particular error. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, the deadlock is officially broken. We will be seeing another goal gala. That is a question to be answered by time. Right now, it is Merriekh Bentiu 0, Salaam wow 1. Here comes another offense. Morwil is put down. Rivery says no. Nothing to count on right there. But of course, Morwil will have to get back on his feet and go chase the ball. Throw in for Merriekh Bentiu. Agawa drops it. Goes forward. Center half. Finds Juma Majir. Juma beats one. Yan Gadbel comes to his rescue. Yen Gadbel, Dilly dazzling, dancing through defenders, but finally dispossessed. Here comes Morwil Aken. Aken Morwil is dispossessed. Here comes Yen Gadbel. Agawa wins a free kick for Merriekh Bentiu. You would think he had all the space to pass the ball, but he decided to hold on, and eventually he was tackled and won a free kick for the team, that is Merriekh Bentiu. Pierre Wigel steps up. Who will be the man doing the delivery? There is a Diu Kwang to the right. Here comes a long one. Cleared away from the danger area. Sent back into the area. What can you do with this? Gets the ball. Of course, he's being tightly marked by Jovan. Edward Jovan wins possession. He's pulled down. Referee says no. It's a throw in for Merriekh Bentiu. Diu Kwang. Diu Kwang picks the ball up and starts. Here comes Diu. Can he beat his man? Another throw in for Merriekh Bentiu. Biel. Biel sends in a long one. But of course goes all the way through to Robert Joseph. Robert Joseph. Takes a long one out from right there. Beautifully controlled. Here comes Edward. Sends a long one. Nkuza. Captain comes out and saves. That's Merriekh Bentiu. Here comes an opportunity for Merriekh Bentiu to get an equalizer. Ladies and gentlemen, we could see a card flying out right here. Last man understanding is a red card early in the game. Salaam wow reduced to 10 men. What a mistake it is. You would think there was enough space for the goalkeeper to cover up. Plus they have a goal advantage. You would think that was stupid for him to do. But Merriekh Bentiu will have the main advantage in the field to level up matters and probably go for maximum points in this very particular game.
Yes, not really a very good one for Team Dar es Salaam Football Club of Wow. Remember, and of course, it looks not really set, and the guy looks so much emotionally affected. And of course, getting that red card. Remember, he was actually the final man standing. And remember, he has broken up into tears. And of course, not really something that he really wants. But yes, the teammates are saying that is how the game is. That's how football is. You have to be cool down your temper, just control it, including tactician. And of course, tactician of Wow, tactician of Salaam Football Club of Wow seems to be a very, very, that is, let me say, more of a discipline. That's tactician for that free case. But don't forget, yes, about this free game. Remember, Merriekh, things are all on the hands of Merriekh right now. And of course, Merriekh, they need to score. They need to level. And of course, what about if they can score a winning goal? Can it happen? All those are questions. But then, what can Salaam do in these very, very hard moments?
Here comes a free kick for Merriekh Bentiu. Deliver from Yergin Bell! Ladies and gentlemen, what a beauty! Absolute madness right there from the left-footed winger. He makes no mistake. Gives no opportunity to Robert Joseph. He is left helpless, and that is the equalizer. Amazing. Absolute golazo from Ian Gadbell. 1-1. Ian Gadbell for Merriekh Bentiu. And Justin Thorne for Salaam Wow, and he sees a red card after making a mistake. 1-1 it is.
And of course,
lucky enough, clearance was made right on time before hitting, that is past the goal line. Here comes Salaam. Wow. Osman is dispossessed. Clearance right there for Merriekh Bentiu. Sent back into the area. Kasbar is the man involved right there. Brush forward. Morwell again is pushed down. Referee says it's a foul. Free kick to Salaam. Wow.
And of course, trust me, if there's something that Merriekh Football Club of Bentiu is thinking is killing this game at the half time. But trust me, sometimes sometimes a plan can fail. That's why Salaam Football Club of Wow are taking big advantage despite the red card, and they're taking big advantage in this free game. And yes, what a chance by that's just number 17 for Salaam Football Club. Remember, it was a looping that is a sort. Goalkeeper almost didn't have an option, but yes, he got it luckily. And of course, the likes of Kasara interfered, and yes, it went so much out from that forbidden area. But yes, both sides still looks so much set, and trust me, you would definitely think that maybe any of these players can still do so. Any of this team actually can do something. A penalty scare for Salaam Football Club is something that we are already seeing. You think that yes, it could have been a penalty, or else it wasn't a penalty. All those additions, as yes, a referee can make in a play game. Meanwhile, counter-attacking football is what Merriekh is doing.
Yengat Bell has options. He beats one man. Passes the ball. Here comes an opportunity to beat it, but of course, assistant referee says this is an offside. Something you did expect. Took long to make a decision, but of course the call came right in time before hitting the net. Here comes Morwell. I can't beat one person. Sends it through the center. It's a long one right here for Salaam. Wow. Cleared away from danger area, but they still have possession. How far can they go? Dispossessed. Here comes a BL. Finds a Philip Chang. Philip sends a long one forward. Can he get his target? No. Here comes De here. What can they do? They have a number of men following up the ball. Merriekh Bentiu are not wasting time. They want more, and they definitely looks like they're going to get more. It's a long one to the goalkeeper. Juma Majir gets the ball, and whistle goes for an offside. Fans not happy with the decision, but they will definitely have to settle for that. As Salaam Wow feel they had a penalty, but that right there didn't come right on time. Throw in for Salaam Wow. Osman and Ayi colliding right there. Jovan are coming through for the throw in for Salaam Wow. Referee says no, that is wrongly handled, and that will be a throw in for Merriekh Bentiu. Majir picks it up and gives it to Biel. Biel takes a long one, and now throw in right there for Merriekh Bentiu to be taken by Biel Wijel. Biel takes a long one, cleared by Jovan. Jovan wins a free kick for Salaam Wow. Daniel Goom has sort of disappeared in the last few minutes, but who is the man that picks the ball up and sends it back to where it's supposed to be taken? Jovan gives it, walks away from it, says that delivery will be handled by somebody else, not me. That's not my call. A long one right there up front into the penalty area. It's a bullfight, cleared from the danger area, not very far, but still up for a fight. Biel Wijel gets a touch on the ball, but goes out for a Salaam throw in to be taken by Jovan Edwards. Jovan Edwards takes it in. Here comes a crossing. Shot! Poorly dealt with right there, but of course that's going to be a goal kick for Merriekh Bentiu. Poorly handled by Salaam Wow. Here comes Ian Gadbell for Merriekh. Gadbell, can you release the ball one time? Beautifully done. But of course Robert Joseph comes out and clears for Merriekh, for Salaam Wow rather. Poor ball control, but of course they have possession. Break into the final third. A long one up front. Kasara Kwal comes out. If Guza tiptoes the ball to find Biel. Here comes Dew. Dew dancing through defenders, looking for Ian Gadbell, but of course target not achieved. Jovan Edwards clears the ball out of play. Throw in for Merriekh. It's taken by Juma Majer. Finds a Biel Wujel. Yes, Juma Majer. Juma beats one and wins the throw in. It's not going to be a throw in. It's going to be a free kick rather. Everybody says the contact was kind of heavy. And that's definitely going to be awaiting a delivery into the area. Started quickly. The referee says no, take it back. That's not how you do it. Because Biel will be taking the free kick right there. Juma is walking to the area. Yen Gadbel is waiting for the delivery. Cleared from the danger area. Opportunity to cross. A man down. But of course, Salaam, wow, getting out of the danger area. It's a long one forward. What can they do? He doesn't have so many options. He's brought down. Yellow card flies. What a game we are having right in Buluk. A red card in the early minutes of the first half.
Anything can happen as long as the 90 minutes are really concerned. That's anyway, according to me. And of course, Salaam have got a bigger, that's a free kick. And don't forget, a little bit poor taken, but don't forget that yes, Salaam Football Club seems to be overtaking midfield of the team called Merriekh, according to how I'm just seeing.
What are we seeing right here? Khalid Juma gets involved. He says no. That's not how you're going to handle this. A yellow card is issued. And nobody's happy with that decision, especially not the tactician. He says this is more or less the same thing. Why did we get a red card and why are they getting only a yellow card? Last man tackle. Why is the case different? Why is the judgment not the same? But do you think that is the final decision taken by the referee? Merriekh Bentiu have successfully survived that. And Salaam will settle for a free kick and no remuneration of men. That is for Merriekh Bentiu. The question is, who will be taking that set piece? And how much can they make out of it? That is the question that remains to be answered. Tick tock, the clock is ticking. Over the crossbar. That right there looked like a goal kick. But referee says that there was contact made. Corner kick for Salaam Wow. Kind of sliding into the area. Slowly being driven away from the danger area. Here comes a long one. Out wide. And it's off target. Goal kick for Merriekh Bentiu. Merriekh Bentiu deliver a goal kick, cleared away through the center half, sent back. It's here comes Juma. Juma looking for Yan Gadbel, but of course Robert Joseph comes out and clears. Throw in for Merriekh Bentiu. Yan Gadbel easily a standout performer for this game. Is constantly a threat for Salaam Wow defense. Here comes Gadbel, he beats one man. Dispossessed. It's a bullfight, shoulder to shoulder. But Salaam Wow are getting out of that. Free kick for Salaam Wow on the center line. And that right there will wait another long delivery. You could think they'll be having almost all the green shots around the penalty area, with Osman already up front waiting at the delivery.
And of course, trust me, similar scenario of a red card in this other game for Salaam Football Club. And of course, trust me, sometimes you'd think it was probably a red card. And of course, if I thought it should be a yellow card, definitely that's when it is a penalty. But all in all those are these also for referees in this game. Remember, Merriekh Football Club is trying their best. Meanwhile, Salaam Football Club as well trying their best in this very game. The question remains, what will happen at the 90 minutes? And of course, I think that it's all about a water break. and it is a high time for probably the tacticians to definitely get talking to their players. But then I want to talk about that penalty scenario. Do you think somehow, somewhere, maybe anyway?
You would think the contact was quite logical. Last man clearing, and of course stopping a goal scoring opportunity. You could think that would have been a red card, but referee thinks otherwise, and of course that will be one talking point after this very particular game. You know, the organizing committee has been questioned on a number of occasions, especially after that game between Salaam Bor and Merriekh Bentiu. There were so many questionable decisions, and looks like this right here is going to be another game where there will be so many questions about officiation.
Right, it's all about this very game. Remember, it's all about the team this one of the National League, and don't forget a team that you think had got got themselves in a very vital moment was Salaam. Is a Salaam Football Club of Abur, and of course don't forget they got a late scare against Merriekh Football Club. It ended 3-2. Don't forget, and of course, remains what can they do when we play a team called Salaam Football Club of Salaam Football Club of Wow in the return league. And seeing that's Mr. Dengong coming up in a halftime substitution is something that you think yes, it is more of a technical change or tactical change in this very game. And what can Mr. Deng Ngong add in this very game remains a very big question. Remember, still 1-1 in this very game.
Well, of course, you already know Salaam Wow is having limited men, and you think Merriekh Bentiu is trying to take advantage of that by bringing in more attackers. It's an opportunity for a second! And offside call from the assistant referee, ladies and gentlemen. We have been brought back to square one. Merriekh thought they had taken the lead, but of course, assistant referee says no. Somebody was up front marking the goalkeeper, which is not allowed, and levels are still leveled. It is Merriekh Bentiu 1 and Salaam Wow 1 as things stand. That goal right there won't count.
A very rare decision from that assistant referee, and yes, he really stood with that. And of course, trust me, only that he had some delayment in the decision making. That's why many fans were almost breaking into celebrations. And of course, you think, yes, somehow it was what it was. But yes, a very good touch from Mr. Dew, and what a flashing header from him. But unfortunately, it was an offside for team that is Merriekh Football Club. Yes, Merriekh trying their best through Mr. Dew, and of course, looking for options. And don't forget, just number 5 is really a man to watch in this very national league who plays for Salaam Football Club. He's called Mr. Walid. Okay, he's called Walid. If you don't like this guy, how he plays football, then you should be asking yourself, of course, some questions are there. And yes, Salaam have got a very big mountain to climb. So close, and of course, you think something could have happened there. Mr. Osman is the man that, yes, almost broke. Of course, yet another one for Salaam Football Club. And yes, who can be sacrificed? Yes, just number 2 is the man coming out. And of course, Ngong is a man going on. You'd think, yes, they don't need defense. They don't need defense. They need to attack. They need the goals. They want to buy goals. They want to go to the market and try to bring goals. That's what Merriekh Football Club is trying to do. That's why they're introducing Mr. Deng Ngong to this very game. Guard. Making way for Ngong Deng Ngong. Here comes a long delivery. This could be dangerous if not well dealt with. Of course, Salaam Wow survived that. Here they have the ball through the midfield. They have 3 men playing 1-2. It's a long delivery, beautifully controlled right there. What can you do? Poorly dealt with. And that right there is going to be a goal kick for Merriekh Bentiu. They have options on the left. It started through the left, just like I thought so. Biel Wigel with the ball. Biel has Yangat Bell to the right, but of course he sends it back to the center, where he has a Philip Chan, a partner in Kasara Kwal. That right there is a poor decision. It's a throw in for Salaam Wow. Goes Salaam. There comes Yangat Bell. Hits
his man on the face. And that right there is going to be a corner kick for, that is Merriekh Bentiu. Started quickly. Ngong ding ngong. Referee says, take it back. That will have to be retaken.
That's good.
Here comes the first corner kick on the left side of the field.
You increase the light. And don't.
Here comes the delivery.
That side, you zoom in at least when you're seeing the ball clearly.
Captain played and finally cleared away from the danger area. 2 against 1. Sent back into Salaam's half. Yan Gadbel. Paul dealt with Al-Haji, sends it forward. Al-Haji finds Juma. Juma is dispossessed. Yan Gadbel falling back to defend. Juma Majer with the chest dispossessed. Al-Haji. Jovan Edward is a man nursing the pain. Yellow card to Biel Wujel. So far 4 yellow cards in this very particular game and 1 red card. The intensity of the game, you could think, is quite high. Yet this is just the first 45 minutes of the game. You would think two definitely would take toll on some players as the game progresses into the second half.
Right, a very reckless tackle from Mr. Biel. I didn't expect that from him, but of course that's why the referee thought it very wise to be giving him actually a yellow card in this very game. Meanwhile, just number 2 for Salaam Football Club in the names of you call him that is Mr. Of course, Edward. Okay, you call him Edward Jovan. All right, very good player he is. And he's trying his best, and of course, to bring Salaam Football Club back to where they are in this, of course, game. Meanwhile, yes, it doesn't look so much good for Mr. Biel, who got a red card in this very game. I remember in starting over this National League, Mr. Biel was not all that playing. Meanwhile, the coach has sensed something so much good from him. That's why these days he's resurfacing for Team Merriekh Football Club of Bentiu. Very big tactics from them. Mr. Ngong, second involvement in this first game. Looking for Deo is what, yes, it didn't look so much quite. Meanwhile, Akani is a man to drive and spread the passes. Meanwhile, a big chance of Salaam Football Club. And of course, a scare, he called it a scare. You think, yes, some people thought it's a penalty. Meanwhile, the referee thought no, it was something so much slightly. It wasn't too deep.
Well, from the look of things, you would think if Salaam keep pressing, they definitely will have a penalty in this very particular game. Merriekh Bentiu have been quite careless. That is in the penalty area. Lucky enough, they have gotten away with it twice. You think they will not be lucky all day long. If Salaam will continue pressing, it will be a different story. The delivery for that corner kick is a very poor one. Taken away. Throw in for Salaam Wow. Edward Jovan is stepping up to take the throw in right there. Here goes Morwell Aken. Aken's delivery taken away and systematically being driven away from the danger area. An infringement free kick awarded to Merriekh Bentiu. Free kick for Merriekh Bentiu. Here comes the delivery, a long one up front. Another free kick for Merriekh Bentiu, quite close to the edge of the area. Another set piece. Yan Gadbel with the first one, beautifully curled into the left bottom corner. Left Robert Joseph with no option but to go pick it up from his own net to level matters after Justin Thorne had put Salaam ahead with a looping header after he was left unmarked. But of course, shown a red card 4 minutes afterwards. Diu Kwang, Yan Gadbel, all standing on the ball, including Joe Majer. Gadbel! Punched away by the goalkeeper, Robert Joseph. Kasbar sent out front. Yan Gadbel steps up and picks it. Taken away by Robert Joseph easily. Starts it through his Center back. Here comes a long delivery. Looking for Osman. There here, sends it through the left flank. Taken away. Chan is not playing behind right there. Here comes Juma. Juma beautiful controls and send one forward. Got Bell. What can he do with that? Ngong, Dengong, beats one, controls it, turns his back, makes the delivery, cleared away. Ngong controls again. What can he do with that? Goes down. Referee says nothing. Free kick awarded to Salaam. Wow. What a game. Controversies filled from the start. And you could think this will continue to the end of the game. Robert Joseph coming out for Salaam Wow to take the delivery right there. But of course, Ngong still on ground and will be assessed medically.
And of course, if you look into this game that is scored 2-1, you would definitely think that yes, yet another card might appear in this Africa game. Looking into how tensional the game is, number of yellow cards in this Africa game. Remember, they are already 4 players, if not 5, that have got already booked in this very game. And if I tell you that it is halftime, that's when it's going to be getting shocked. Yes, it is still halftime, but trust me, number of yellow cards in the game. And of course, don't forget, yes, Mr. Robert, the goalkeeper for Salaam Football Club of Wow, decided to learn from his mistakes, and he knew very well before Gadbel taking the free kick, it was yet another scare for him. That's why he got it very wise to get up actually to the other angle of the pitch. I mean, to the right, of course, Han, knowing very well that's where he's going to be taking. Remember, he scored the first free kick through the left. That's of course, the left. That's of course Han there. That is Mr. Gadbel. But yes, seeing Ngong making good runs in the game. Mr. Diu as well trying his best. Juma in the mix. Gadbel trying his best from the left. From the right. Trust me, Merriekh looks so much said. They feel they have to be killing this game before halftime ends. But then, can they do that? Remains a very, 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 very big question.
Trying to be taken by Biel Wijel right there for Merriekh Bentiu. A long one into the area. Beautifully controlled by Ngong. Ngong crosses, but of course, nobody right there to finish it up. Comes another delivery into the area. Cleared from the danger area. 3 additional minutes to be played in the first half. Jan Gadbel turning and twisting. Cleared away from the danger area for Salaam Wow. Osman came for a rebound but was well dealt with. Cleared away. Chan sends it into the area. Forward. Biel Wijel sends it back to the goalkeeper, Gaptain. Gaptain with the delivery. Offside. And offside by there. 3 additional minutes to be played in the first half. We would think the break would do really, really so much justice for both sides. Here comes the delivery. Long one into the area, cleared by Kasara. Call opportunity for the shoot. Beats one, can he shoot? Shoots! Beats! Oh my goodness, what was he thinking? He had enough space. That's why there's gonna be a corner kick, says the referee. Daniel Goom had enough space to shoot, but of course he procrastinated for a minute, and you would think that gave room for Merriekh Bentiu to put the room in order, and kept it out of play. 1-1 at the ease, and of course Merriekh will have to defend this corner kick. Here comes the delivery, passed away by Gaptain, brushed forward by Diu Kwang. They have options ahead, poorly dealt with. Here comes now Marwil again. Marwil beats one man, slips down, but of course the Juma comes and grabs the ball for Merriekh Bentiu. Here comes the Philip. Ngong Dengong dispossessed. Kasara with the clearance. Here's an opportunity. A danger for, oh my goodness, quite high but very soft at the same time. Taken by Robert Joseph easily. A minute to play. Robert sends a long one forward. Kasara qual clears it. They here are fighting. Marwil yet to gain ground. Here comes Ngong Dengong. Juma comes out, but of course Robert Joseph gets the ball before him, sends it to Kasbar. From the look of things, looks like we are going to go into the halftime break on level matters. This one there could be the last kick for the first half. Of course, for fair play, you think the referee is going to give the ball to Robert Joseph.
And of course, it is more of a fair play. And that marks at the end of halftime. Remember, Khalid scored what you call a very free header. And of course, a direct free kicker from Mr. Garbel, leveling 1-1. Meanwhile, a red card, of course, appearing
to struggle against stubborn Merriekh.
Yes, thank you so much, Adenike. Thank you so much. Okay. That couldn't be a red card, but each and every referee is a final man. At the moment, whatever he wishes that is a red card or yellow card. Yeah, we have to go with it. But Salaam FC at least they are trying. Since they got that red card, at least they try to change in that style of playing. That's why at least they try to contain that 1-1 up to the halftime end.
This coming second half, are you seeing is there going to be a hope for that is Merriekh who are 10 men so that they can even manage to bang something into the back of the net?
Merriekh, I don't know. I don't know what is really. The first thing is just from the technical bench. At the moment you don't give your players enough time, at least to settle themselves down. The more you shout, let me call it a shouting. The more you shout, it's like the more your players be in a big tension. The way they play their games is like they're panicking. They are panicking. That's why the only thing the technical team they have to do is that they first have to calm down as a technical team. Then from there also players also they can do what they can also have they can also play that nice game. But when they continue playing as if the way they've been playing in the first half, at least I think they may concede even more goal. But the second half, I think they'll make some changes. Though they made an early change of Ngong, which was not that good one, because still it was 10 minutes to the end of the first half. You remain with those players inside the pitch. You bring in substitute because even they have less players on their bench.
Okay, players are not confidential when they hold the ball because there is a lot of shouting from a coach himself, and even game reading is poor according to my analysis from my colleague here, that is Moses. And Moses, let's take a look. Is Salaam having an upper hand in this game?
The way they've tried to contain in the 1-1 up to the end of the first half, and the way they've been playing, they have that team spirit and they have that spirit of winning. You understand? So I think the second half it will come in. Also, they will continue with what they've been doing. That's even me myself. I think that Salaam FC, I think they can score more like 2 goals in the second half.
Salaam FC can score more goals than what is being seen here, as that is a team Merriekh who are somehow, let me just say, the trouble team in this league so far, which has gone with 4 red cards so far in this season in the National League of 2021 to 2022. Is this red card the one affecting the club?
I think Merriekh FC is one of the, let me call it like indisciplined team here in this tournament of this season, because a team within just even less than a month being with 4 red cards. Now in the case when they are playing a league, what will happen? They may end the league without any player playing. So that indisciplineness, I think it goes to the administration of
right of flank. Don't forget, and of course Mr. Oliver as well in that very starting 11 for team Salaam Football Club. Meanwhile for Merriekh, yes, they have made one changes in this African game. Talk about Mr. Ngong, and of course a guy has been actually introduced because of the half time, and don't forget that they don't have yet a change, and of course somebody. They haven't brought in anyone. It's because of the second half. Yes, there's something that is a guy called that is a Chan, and don't forget a Pilipo Chan as well. Kasara Kwal, don't forget Mr. I got a Chan as well, and of course Ian Garbel to the right, and BL that's in the middle. Don't forget Chicago, of course, as well being there. Mr. Agawa, Mr. God, of course, that's a God, and don't forget Juma Majir and Deo as well, including including Mr. That's a Gatrek, and don't forget guys like that is a God luck, okay, and of course Ran Powell all servicing on the bench for team that is Merriekh Football Club of Bentiu. So far it is 1-1. The question remains who can broke the deal. Who can pick maximum points? Can Salaam FC of Wow do that, or else of course team Merriekh Football Club of that is Bentiu will definitely define some big odds in this very game. Still 1-1, and of course I'm joined by the Disco 2-1.
Well, of course, an early scare from Merriekh Bentiu trying to break in Salaam's half and cause commotion, but of course, lucky enough, Robert Joseph was on his toes, had it all under control, and right now, this time round, it's Salaam Wow with a long throw in taken by Jovan Edward. A blast, but of course, poorly handled right there. There's going to be a goal kick for Merriekh Bentiu, but of course, a double header brushed and forwarded on to the next round. Went off target, but you could think that was a good one. Here comes Biel. Chan. Merriekh Bentiu trying to break out. Ball goes out of play, and that's going to be a throw in for Salaam Wow to be taken by Edward Jovan. They're looking for more. Remember, the more goals they score, the higher the chances of finishing the day on top of the log until that is Tuesday when the Salaam Derby will be played. Right now, they're looking at the possibility of being on top of the log. Of course, if they win by very many goals, they could go ahead of Salaam Bor. And if Salaam Wow beat Salaam Bor by a difference of 1 goal, you could think Merriekh Bentiu could be crowned champions. But that right there is so much of mathematics. Salaam Wow would need maximum points or a point at the very least, and will have a condition to beat Salaam Bor to finish top of the log. And it is definitely mathematics all throughout this very particular competition. Salaam Derby looks to be the decider of the winner of the competition. But of course, there's so much from this very particular game. A tackle right there, high flying, but he gets the ball. Beautifully done right there. Because Kasara Kwal commanding that defense. Robert Joseph comes out and picks the ball up for Salaam Wow. You could think the difference in the number of men playing could be taking toll on Salaam Wow right now, as Merriekh Bentiu has increased the tempo of the game, running all over. Here comes, he handles the ball, and lucky enough, he wins a free kick. I'm talking about Oliver Benedato. Salaam preparing double substitution. Of course, the number 11, Johanna Albino, will be one person they will be looking at introducing. Yeah, oh my goodness, what did he just do? Procrastinate for just a second, and that was enough for Chicago to come out for that. But you think he had the space to do even better? Here comes Jan Gabel. His ball goes all the way, and that right there in an offside call from the assistant referee. Luku Salaam will be looking at disposing the captain Al Haji. Here comes a long one. Chicago, who plays up front today, is being deployed as a goalkeeper, and he is definitely doing well. No errors detected from him since, except for the goal he conceded, which you could not blame him entirely. Yes, an opportunity for Merriekh to add a third. Ngong loops it beyond the goalkeeper Robert Joseph, and you could think that is the ice on the cake for Merriekh Bentiu to claim maximum points in this very particular game. One more and Merriekh Bentiu would be finishing the day on top of the log. 3 for Merriekh Bentiu, 1 for Salaam. Wow, right there for you.
Right, very big problematic moment for team. That is, of course, Salaam Football Club of Wow. Remember, they have started what to do with the complaints. Meanwhile, you think, yes, the coming of Mr. Garbel into the midfield of Al Merreekh Football Club has really paid off in this Africa game. Gad Bell, a big contender for man of the match in this Africa game. That's according to me. But yes, Al Merreekh still trying to find ways. Meanwhile, yes, a big statement to Salaam Football Club of Abur. A big statement it is in this Africa game. In case Al Merreekh Football Club of that is a Bentiu will pick really the maximum points. But in a free one is something that yes, you think yes, somehow they really deserve it in this game. Maybe, but yes, what can Salaam do? Can they try to, of course, make it maybe free? That remains a question, because if there's something that they are yearning is definitely a draw. That's Salaam FC of wow. But can it happen? Those are all questions. But in two players coming on for Salaam Football Club of wow.
Well, looking at the table mathematically, Salaam Bor are still on top of the log. They have 6 points and 2 goals to their name. Meanwhile, with the current result, Merriekh Bentiu are number 2 with 6 points and negative 1 goal. And for them to go ahead of Salaam Bor, they will have to score at least 4 more goals for them to finish the day on top of the log. A very, very huge mountain to climb, but you never say never. Right there. Was Walid Dehya, a very, very special player, but today you would think was one of his bad days in the office. Couldn't really click at all. And of course, he's being sacrificed. That is for the introduction of Mabok of the Salaam Derby. Unlucky he was, they lost the game. But of course, he was great. Mabok right there involved in his first action. Sends the ball to the right flank. There comes Salaam Wow, increasing the tempo of the game. What can they do? Can they get one back? Salaam Wow. It's a bullfight. Gets out of that easily. An offside call from the assistant referee. And of course, fans are not happy with that. Center referee not taking no nonsense today. There comes Merriekh. Can they get another one? What can they do? Beats 1, beats 2, sends it back into their own half. Can they go across the pitch? Yes, he does so. Beautifully kept in play by Ayi. Ayi to Kasara. Kasara is dispossessed, but luckily he falls back and sends the ball out of play. Throw in for Salaam Wow. Mabok is the man. Sends it to the new captain, Al Haji. Well, that is right there, going to be a free kick for Merriekh Bentiu. You could think the man, young captain, is putting his body on the line to make sure he wins the ball for Merriekh Bentiu, and he does just so right on time. They will have a free kick. Yangat Bell as well joining a queue of players that could possibly take that. Juma Major. Juma Major as well right there. Well, Juma walks away. Yangat Bell remains, and you could think he'll be the man taking it. Yangat Bell hit the cross at the wall rather. Here comes Salaam Wow, trying to fight back. Here comes the long delivery from Robert Joseph. Goes past one defender. Kasara Kwal sends it out of play, but of course finds Salaam players. Here's an opportunity. What can Salaam Wow do? Bring it to the area. Can he cross? Beautifully does that. Can he shoot? Taken by the goalkeeper, Chicago. What a poor display in the final third. Yangat Bell beating players here and there. Here comes Merriekh. They are looking for goal number 4. into the center half. Yan Gadbel tries to squeeze the ball into the center half. Dispossessed. Here comes Khalid Juma. Khalid finds Mbok. Delivers into the area. Chicago comes and picks it up for Merriekh Bentiu. It delivers through the center half, but of course taken up by Salaam immediately. What can they do? Mabok with the ball. Al-Haji delivers to the area, kept away by Kasara Kwal. Here comes left-footed Kasara Kwal. Clears finally. Mabok. Long delivery across the pitch right there. To who? Nobody can answer that. Chicago picks it up for Merriekh Bentiu. Remember, this is the last game for. You could think if they continue with that, they can get something out of this game. They can get a goal. You could think which can help them close the gap. They win a free kick. A throw in rather. Edward Jovan to take that. A long one forward. Cleared away from the danger area. Send back. Now here comes Merriekh trying to build a counter. But of course quickly sent away from the danger area. Here comes now Salaam. Wow. What can you do with that? Goes out of play. Free kick for Salaam. Wow. Merriekh Bentiu doing everything possible. When there comes the delivery. Beautifully done. Shoots! Goes out wide. And taken by the goalkeeper, Chicago. Sends it to Juma. Juma stretches it on the right flank. Juma opens up immediately. Beats two. Sends a long one across the pitch. Can it still be kept in play? Yes, he does so. He has a man to beat. He beats him successfully. Goes down. That right there is not in the area. Free kick it is.
And of course, Mr. Dengong is enjoying his own world in this very game. He have got much space, and trust me, when there's a space, definitely something might happen. So yes, a free kick. You think it is so far the FIFA free kick for Merriekh Football Club in this very game. And of course, the man that has been making the moments is Mr. Gadbel. But this time around, seems to be a very different human being. And of course, Mr. Dengong is taking responsibility and trying his best. Though it was so much a low one. And don't forget, Kasara have got a very big, that is space. But then unfortunately, a collision. And it's all about Kasara being down. And of course, Salaam FC player has well been down. It's all about treatment room or treatment is what is happening. But then remember, Merriekh Football Club of Bentiu is leading by 3 goals to 1.
Kasara Kwal receiving treatment right there for Merriekh Bentiu. Who's Dengong comes out, grabs a bottle of water and shares a word with the tactician.
بنتيو متقدم بثلاثة أهداف على سلام واو سلام واو بهدف واحد والمريخ ما يشترك الزي
2-1. Kasara is a happy man today. And of course, I definitely you think yes, today it is a big day. That's how things are happening in the game of football. Let's talk about Kasara. Has you come on?
There comes the delivery from Robert Joseph into the area. Kasara clears it from the danger area, but still kept in play. Salaam wow. Finally dispossessed. There comes Ngong Deng Ngong with swagger. He turns players here and there. What can they do? Juma beautifully kept out of that is the comfort zone. Yan Gadbel beats one, sends it back to Juma. Can he deliver the ball? Beats one player. You could think Merriekh are enjoying themselves. Ngong Deng Ngong turning players here and there. Juma Majir beats one. Finally dispossessed. Yan Gadbel comes, tries to win the ball, but of course he can't keep that. Here comes Salaam wow now. What can Salaam do? Mabok sends a long one across the pitch. You could think he can keep that in play. Yes, he does keep that in play. Jovan Edward, can he cross? Not really. So high right there for him. And it is a goal kick. Quickly taken right there. And a rolling ball. Referee calls for attention right there. Now started quickly. Here comes Merriekh Bentiu. A long one forward. This could be goal number 4. But the assistant referee says no. You went way too ahead. Oliver Powell preparing to come on for Salaam wow. Of course, they're preparing a double substitution. You could think they have had enough of trying to contain the game. They would want to go on full offense right now. That is a Salaam wow. They have nothing to lose. Manuel and Oliver to come on. That is a 4. Salaam wow. Well, Robert Joseph comes out right there to clear. Like enough, they survived that very particular scare. Not completely survived, but of course, Yan Gadbel beating players, beautifully protected, and of course, that is going to be a goal kick for Salaam wow. Emmanuel and Oliver Powell will have a few minutes recorded under their names. And as far as this game is concerned, and a good thing, winning the title would look like complete work to do for Salaam wow. There comes an opportunity. Can he shoot? Salaam wow. They have a number of options. Here comes a cross, a very long one. Sends it in play. Can he shoot? Shoot! Finish! No! Cleared away from the danger area. And here comes finally the substitution for Salaam wow. Khalid Juma making way for Emmanuel. And of course here comes Merriekh trying to break out real quick. They have a number of options up front. Ngong enjoying himself, but of course goes out of play. That's going to be a throw in for Salaam wow. It's a long one forward. Beats one, but dispossessed. Edward sends a long one forward. Cleared away from the danger area. Here comes Salaam wow. They have a number of options. Sends it to the right flank. Poorly controls it, but of course they still have opportunity to keep it in play. What can I do with that? Send out of play. They will settle for a throw in right there. I'm talking about Salaam wow. Another throw in yet again for Salaam. Wow. There comes a long one right there. Can he keep that? Yes, he does. But of course, that goes out begging. It's eventually going to be a goal kick for Kuza. You could think for them to. Here comes Merriekh Bentiu. Like for them. Dispossessed. Here comes Salaam Wow now. Trying to get Emmanuel Alajabu. Walid there here sends a long one down the right flank. Javan is the target. Goes out of play. Throw in for Salaam Wow.
Being an offside. Meanwhile, Salaam Football Club of Wow are just looking for, and of course, a number of options. One is having his red card, and of course, he's enjoying his own life in this very game. You think Merriekh is enjoying the space, enjoying a big space in this every game. That's why Merriekh is really coming up in very good position. Remember, they also took a huge advantage of set pieces, and of course, Garbel scored from a direct free kick, and of course, he hit at the pole, and meanwhile had a delivery, and of course, that's all about Jan Garbel in this very game. A midfield player and of course a winger for that very case. Remember, Salaam is trying all their best to define Wow Nar.
Here comes Juma Majer. Yeah, of course, Philip Chan sends it to the left flank. Total dominance from Merriekh Bentiu. Foul on the goalkeeper Robert Joseph. Because quickly gets back to his feet and rushes for the ball. He knows the importance of getting the game rolling. They are down by 3-1, and he is hoping they can get one back before full-time whistle. Because if the game ends like this, you would think they will have to be on a condition of beating, that is Salaam Wow, by more than 3 goals to be crowned champions. Because as things stand, it will only be the difference between Merriekh Bentiu and Salaam Bor will be goals. Because at the moment, Merriekh Bentiu being on -1 after losing 3-1, 3-1 respectively in their first league games. Total of -4 goals and winning 3-2 and 3-1 right now. Total of positive 3 goals. They're on -1. Meanwhile, Salaam Wow winning 3-1 in the first game, losing 2-1 rather in the second game, and of course out here losing, that is a 3-1. They are on -1. Here comes our opportunity for Merriekh, and Robert Joseph stretches like a snake and gets it under control. He says conceding another one would be so much of a harm. Here comes Mabok, rounds up Jan Garbel, sends a long one to the right flank. Beautifully done, this one player. Oh my goodness, and the well defender from Kasara Kuala right there. Here comes Juma Majer, beats 2 players, sends it to the left flank. Here comes Merriekh Bentiu. Can they get the 4th of the game? Keeps it in play, turns around, sends it to the center half, disposes, cleared away from the danger area. Here comes Salaam Wow. 1-2. Salaam Wow building on, sends it to the right flank. How far can Salaam go? Here around the center half, goes down, gates back and gates his ball, sends it back to the right flank. Can he cross center? Can he cross into the area? Can he cross Real takes his time. Finally, gives it to somebody, but of course, dispossessed. Merriekh Bentiu preparing to break out right now. Goes down. Here comes an opportunity right now for Merriekh Bentiu. Here comes Chan. What can he do? Slots the ball. Too much power behind the ball from Ngong Deng Ngong right there. Could have increased his tally to 2 and to 4 for Merriekh. But right there goes way too wide. Goal kick for Salaam. Wow.
Yes, a big chances for Mr. Dengong. Remember, he had options. He had that is Juma in the middle. He had Mr. Chan from the left. Meanwhile, he did not really take use of them. That's why he was able to just make it a wide. Now Salaam trying their best. And of course, Mr. Daniel Agum, and yes, with an effort, though it went so much wider for Salaam Salaam Football Club of Wow. But yes, you would think, yes, Salaam Football Club of Wow are lacking, that is, yes, they are running out of ideas already. Yes, in this very game is one thing that, yes, somebody might be already thinking they are running out of ideas. They try switching the ball, that's up front, not working. They try using passes, not working. They try their best. They try hitting. That is a team called Merriekh from counter-attacking football, but all not really making so much a good one for Team Salaam Football Club of that is yes, Wow. Meanwhile, yes, Ngong try his best. He's a corner for Team Salaam. Merriekh Football Club of Bentiu. Ngong is not a happy man. He thinks maybe he could have scored a hat-trick.
What a day it is in the office for Salaam. Wow. Came in with so much expectations. Were the first to get a goal through Justin Thorne. But of course was shown a restraint red card 4 minutes later. A free kick that gave opportunity for Yan Gadbel to slot home. Kuza. Ever since then, Merriekh Bentiu have been running riot. At the moment they're leading by 3-1. With still minutes on the clock to play. Here comes the delivery for Salaam. Wow. What can they do? Offside call on Juma Majer. Juma is hungry for goals. Here comes Salaam. Wow. On the left flank. What can they do? Sends it forward, but it's a low ball. They still have it anyways. Rounds off a player. Sends it beautifully into the half. What can they do? Justin Juma! Here's the woodwork! Denied! But Salaam, wow! Clearance right there. Corner kick to Salaam, wow! What an opportunity from Daniel. Denied by the woodwork. And of course, work to do still for Salaam, wow.
A very big work for Salaam. Wow, definitely to do. And yes, it was a banana. That is a kick from Mr. That is, of course, Mr. Gum. It was so much close hitting the woodwork. That is in that very area. Remember, it's about this very game. What a play from him. But yes, Merriekh still trying their best. Maybe they still want to add. They know very well that goals matters a lot in this very game than even life. So that's what they are trying to, yes, probably put it in a right way. And yes, talk about Salaam FC of Wow. They are making use of there's Mr. Edward, there's Jovan. I'm talking about a fullback in that area, and of course, making good runs. You'll think yes, he's more of the heavy work or is actually on him. That's Mr. Jovan. But then, all in all, it's all about this very game. Remember, they are down into 10 men, and trust me, of course, an offside. That's a call from the referee. That's again is a team Merriekh Football Club.
Well, in a moment from now, we should be seeing the hub load up for additional time to play for full time. Kuza. A very tense to play.
تقدم مريخ بانتيو ب3 أهداف مقابل هدف لصالح سلام واو. هذه البطولة تأتيكم برعاية شركة زين للاتصالات.
Well, announcement. It's Jan Gadbel who will be going with the man of the match for the second time in a row after winning it against Salaam Ball. He wins another man of the match against Salaam. Wow, Jan Gadbel, an exceptional player with a magical lefty foot. He should be proud of himself for what he has done for this team and what he has achieved in this very particular competition. Whether or not they get to win the title, he has absolutely been an amazing player. Jan Gadbel, remember the name. He don't shot number 11 for Merriekh Bentiu. Well, quite unfortunate the player has to be stretched off in this very particular game. 4 additional minutes to be played.
4 دقائق زمن مضاف.
And he's in tears. Here comes Salaam. Wow. Clearance. Alpha Kandego beats 1, beats 2. Mabok is a final dispossessed. Here comes Salaam. Merriekh Bentiu sent out of play. Juma Majer. Juma starts it quickly to Jan Gadbel. Jan Gadbel sends it to the right flank to find Juma Majer. Juma's diagonal goal all the way out. Substitution awaits, that is Merriekh Bentiu, as they are right now a player down because of an injury concern. But here comes Salaam. Wow, can they shoot? He goes down, dispossessed, but get ball back, cross shoots. Can he finish? Yes, they get one back. 3-2.
الهدف الثاني سلام واو.
This right there could do a lot for them. This right there can mean a lot to them. That is Salaam. Wow. The negatives have been cancelled.
الله جابوا
And you could think
هذا اللاعب.
for them to top the log,
الهدف الثاني.
they will have to beat, that is Salaam Bor,
نتيجة
by now at least 2 goals.
بنتيو دفن للسلام.
There comes substitution for Merriekh Bentiu. Coming on for the injured Chang. Philip Chang stretched out right there of the pitch, but lucky he gets back to his feet and walks to the area where the technical bench are. That goal right there has brought in life to the Salaam team. But will they get an equalizer? That remains the big question. Free kick to Salaam. Wow. What can they do with the last few minutes of the game? Merriekh Bentiu would really be broken if they get matters leveled right here by Salaam. Wow. That would really be a very big disappointment for them. What can Salaam do from here? They are down 3-2. And the assistant agree it is a foul, and they will think they will be looking at the possibility of sending a very long one into the area. Mong is asked to leave the area. Jovan Edwards to take it for Salaam. Wow. It's the last kick of the game. You could think it's a beautiful one. What can I do? Brushed aside. Not far from the danger area. And ladies and gentlemen, there goes the final whistle. It is done and dusted. Merriekh Bentiu with the upset, winning the last 2 games of the competition. 3-2 apiece.
course, trust me, it is all about the beautiful football. Don't forget Salaam Football Club scoring first. Merriekh responding, and of course, trying to respond yet again. Garbel, man of the moment in this very game, young Garbel. He's young. It is the same scoreline. 3-2. And of course, don't forget, man of the match, Mr. Garbel is the man to talk in a moment.
Congratulations, Mr. Garbel, for doing it today.
Yeah, thank you. But we tried to score as much as possible, but things just fail, and that's how football is. Things don't work out as you plan, but anyway, it was a great win for all of us, and we're happy for it.
What could be the last message to the fans of Merriekh?
Yeah, we tried our best, and may them forgive us for what we have done, but we hope next season we can do season.
We are Denison Deneke, as I'm still as the All-Star, taking you here live at Abuluka Technical Center. The game has ended. That is 3-2 in favor of that is a team Merriekh FC. Coach, you're most welcome. Marhaba coach, tabager tuuruna tabana lela shifna gala fi fisuya hagala kida yan mubarade mali bube terigal masho kwais
zulu mitakim ana ndi kare dahmar o masa wa ana ndi barru mahaji ma gobodo naskulu shafin barru ma dahmar lakin nugul kuragada mukida o mabrug la bantu yani Merriekh bantu.
رسالة تكسونو لجمهور تكورغادام في جنوب السودان كله.
والله يا أخي رسالتي لجمهور بتاع كورغادام في جنوب السودان كله نقول كورغادام ده طبعا هو خالب ومغلوب وأنا جهزت فريق بتاعي بدنيا ومعنويا وتكتيكيا لكن ربنا ما وفق. من الدقائق الأولى أنا انتردت بكرد أحمر عمل فريق بتاع المباراة يعني ده أو حاجة لازم.
Okay, shukran jazilan coach Farah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. We're still broadcasting to all of you here at Abuluka Technical Center. We're having a coach from that is Merriekh FC over Bentiu here live at Abuluka Technical Center. Coach, you are most welcome and congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm very glad for South Sudan FA Cup. So thank you very much for the day and for the win. I can say I'd like to El Salaam because last time I lost against him and today I won against him. So thank you. The ball was very good. Actually, no anything bad, but actually we need some training of our coaches of our referees. They have some many mistakes, but no problem. We so I'm asking SAA Cup to just to encourage and give more training to our referees so they can give a good. Thank you very much.
What's your message to the fans of sport or football at large in South Sudan?
So my message is, you people, you are all welcome to this sport. Let's come together. Let's leave what is going in hell, and in others way. I want you to love this sport, so we can live in peace and harmony in our country.
Thanks a lot, coach, for speaking to us, and congratulations once more again. Okay, thanks. As we are still alive at Abuluka Technical Center, that has been the coach of Merriekh FC bench referees to make at least an improvement into this because there's a lot of mess. I'm Denilson Deneke, the host. From us and to you, we would like to say have a blessed day and thanks for watching us.